stars of last year's X Factor. She's definitely one of our favourites,
yes.
talked about every week. Now she's teamed up with the RAF for a new charity record. How nice is that? It's Stacey Solomon. In a minute, she'll be here with Sergeant Kevin Miles from the RAF Squadronaires. But first, let's look at the recording of the song. It's called At Last.
I got an email from Decca and they were telling me about the album for the RAF and it sounded like a really, really exciting project to be involved in. So, I did. And life is like a song.
Hey, Stacey and Kay from the Squadronaires. Right, so what can I say? Welcome, guys. What a brilliant, brilliant. Great to get in the studio and do that song. What a classic song.
I know, very exciting, ain't it? Woohoo!
You done that on the X Factor, didn't you? It was a favourite of yours.
Yeah, it was one right at the start of the last shows I got to sing it, and now I'm doing a different version, which is wicked.
I just see you there so close doing your Stacey stuff. It makes me laugh, it really does.
So, Kev, you're in the RAF.
Yes.
And this campaign is to reunite members of an RAF band.
Yeah, basically, the Royal Air Force Squadronaires is one of the RAF's big bands, and it was formed during the Second World War.
Right.
So what we're putting out appeal for is a big birthday party at Ronnie Scott's we're having on the 11th of June. Any ex-members, anyone with any stories, any families, friends, anything like that, come along, get in touch with Decca. There's an RAF website, if I can give that out.
Give it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
www.rafsquadronaires.com. But the important thing is, Stacey's going to be there serving the drinks and making the jelly and ice cream at Ronnie's.
Really?
No, I am not. I'm eating the ice cream. That's what I'll be doing.
How did you get involved in it in the first place, Stacey?
They said that, well, they rang me up and said that they saw me performing the song on the show and asked me if I want to get involved. And I was like, yes, yes, please. My granddad was in the RAF, so it meant loads, actually, to be a part of it. And I was like, oh, can't believe they asked me.
Yeah, it's great. It's
the RAF
relevant for you as well. Very exciting, very flattering. But of course, you've been working hard because you've just come back from the X Factor tour.
Yeah.
How did you find that? Was it good fun?
Oh, it was very long.
Very long?
No, it was wicked. It was so, so good. It was the weirdest feeling going into Wembley and actually being on the stage. I watched the Spice Girls there like 10 years ago. So it's like, oh my gosh.
Did you get stage struck or, I mean, you're
I don't know, you don't get
an old hand at it now, I guess.
Oh yeah, sure. You should see me before I go on, I'm like I'm sweating and everything, it's horrible.
So come on, Stacey, dish the dirt. You've been on tour with all the X Factor guys. Who was the messiest?
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to give out that information.
Oh, come on.
I would say, well, in the house, Joe, love you so much. But he was definitely the messiest. I think after that, it would have to be me.
Really?
I live out of a suitcase, but once I get to one place, I'm like, oh, what should I wear today?
Get all excited
and then it's
with
gone.
the clothes.
It's all over the floor.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm like that in hotel rooms. But, Kev, I've got to ask, did you watch Stacey on X Factor? And if so, did you vote for her?
He's like, no.
Of course. I've been with her all day. Of course I voted for it. No. We heard her singing it, and when we put it on the album, there was only one choice.
Oh, so she's still in touch with Danny as well?
Yeah, she's lovely.
Yeah.
She always keeps in touch with everyone. Not just me, Lucy and Rachel as well. She always texts and writes on Twitter. She's really cool, I know. Whenever she texts, I'm like,
Look, there you are. Fantastic, both of you.
Look how
we were
beautiful she
talking
is.
about Kylie actually earlier and was saying how gorgeous she is.
But they're both
all down to
beautiful,
face
ain't
cream.
they?
Well, are they a bit? Well, I know Danny is just as beautiful in real life. We've met her on this show before. Well, Minnie's been out to interview her. But what about Kylie? Is she as perfect looking in real life?
They're both perfect. I mean, when they were at judges' houses, they were both sitting there, and I remember just thinking, oh my God, please let me look like them when I'm older, please.
And they do seem so lovely as well.
They are, and they're really sweet and really calm. They're always like, hi, it's going to be fine. Everyone's happy. It's like, yes, bliss. And they're so beautiful, but both of them are like, just both beautiful, and they look nearly the same but completely different. Does that make sense?
No. So you can see that sisters.
Yeah, you can see they're like sisters, but you think, oh, but you're so different.
Stacey logic, I like that.
They're the same but different.
Same but different.
Stacey, there's always a lot of rumours about your love life.
Oh yeah, anyone from Essex, I'm going out with them.
Is there anyone special at the moment? You don't need to tell us who, but is there anyone special?
Yeah.
Where'd you find the time, Stace?
It's Kevin. No.
Kevin was nudging Stacey under the table then. There was
Don't tell him, don't tell him.
Nudge wink going on there.
But there is somebody special.
Maybe.
What about solo? Anything coming with the solo? When are we going to hear from record from Stacey?
Hopefully. I'm not sure exactly when it'll be, or nothing's set in stone at the minute. I'm just happy doing this and carrying on with everything that's
Ride the wave, babe.
Oh,
Good luck,
exactly.
Stacey. Good luck, Stacey.
Thank you.
And thanks for coming in, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks very much. It's a pleasure.
Cheers.
Can we have Stacey again, please?
Thank you.
What about that? What about that?
Thank you.
So exciting. I feel so buzzed.
lovely. Right, now we all know the sun was out, the birds